Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He stays alive. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down after that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. So going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking right, this one caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And the back gets the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. To throw, it's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quick throw caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaking through defenders. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Being set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the ball to the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Gamecocks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a fumble. Defense has got the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play, but keep possession.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Punt over the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they look to the right. In the clear at the 25. They stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down play coming up. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Launches downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second and goal for the offense.
Third quarter of play. With the score, South Carolina 28, Ohio State 7.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it,
Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Caught on the outside. It's Branch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Tate. Good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
And that's a first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's second down here. Looking to chuck it again. He lets it go on the move. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 38 set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Ohio State.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Here's the 2nd down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.